I've always had ideas and been like, now when I finish this film, the next thing I'm going to do is that. But once the film releases and, it's out in the universe and, your headspace just changes. Depends on how it does, how it was received. When you look back at the work you've done, how you feel about it. So your headspace always changes. So now I don't make plans. I just wait till it organically, something attracts me. But it's instinct and a mix of also what you've done before. You have to be a little smart when you're signing an ensemble, in the sense, if they're all actors, their basic compulsion on a set is to do good. So when they are surrounded by other actors, they tend to, the game just goes up. Everyone just starts performing on another level. So that's really nice to see. And when there are more people, weirdly, everyone behaves better. I don't know. I've always worked with actors and I'm really lucky, but they've always gotten along on all my films and I've never ever had to deal with an issue. And you have to know that they're team players on some level. The thing is, I've also worked in this business since I was very young. And I worked as an assistant director for many years and then a casting director and an EP. And so I've worked with various people. I know the kind of temperament I have and the kind of temperament that my crew needs to match. So you know that there are some people you get on with, you love their aesthetic. They bring something to the table that you can never imagine you could bring. And you're going to chase that, and there is a work ethic, there is a sensibility, and there's a team spirit that you're looking for in that crew member, and a sense of joy, because we're not saving the world, we're making movies and we just want to go to work and have some fun. A lot of the people I've worked with for the last 4 films. They're really good friends of mine. The reason why Carlos Catalan and Anand Subaya are not on this film is because they were signed to other projects. So I work with Zoya and Nitin Beth, who are amazing, and it's great now that I have 2 more people that I can have in the family. If you're only in agreement, then you might as well write alone. And if you're only fighting, then there's no point in the marriage. So I think Reema and me are a healthy mix of both. We are very, very different people. We've been brought up very differently. We grew up in different cities, different states. Having said that, what we meet on is we are both obsessed with films. We have the same value system. We share the same politics. And that, I think if that matches, you're fine. We have the same values. And I think that comes out in our work. Our gaze is similar and you can't go wrong with that. So I think we have a very good writing partnership. We don't write for a while. We just talk. We just talk. We just really literally marinate in it. So we'll research, we'll see stuff. If we have to, when we were doing Talash, we would just hang out at the cop station in car. We got contacts. We used to meet them. We used to go to the gymkhana, go to their houses, just chill there, just be there. You just take stuff in. You just pick up stuff because that's not our life and we'll never know what to do with it. Whether it was this film, actually being with these people, doing extensive interviews with these artists, spending time, going to gigs, hanging out, just listening, just absorbing, just taking in. That thing is very important and that takes a bit of time to do. We do that a lot. Then we sit down and talk about who the people are. What is the story? We talk. We have a beginning and we have an end. And then we chart the middle. There are moments that have come in impromptu, like the moment in Sky's bathroom, where we had written in that he measures the bathroom, but he was in there and he was washing his hands, and we were shooting in an apartment that didn't have water. It's like a show apartment, and there was no water, so it ended up being him just wiping his hands with a napkin, and then that just extended to him putting it back and not wanting to ruin this very pristine space, and that just adds a layer, the way he puts that napkin back. So those things are improvised, but most of my stuff is written, most of it.